Hello and welcome back to CSGB Racing. We're here for the second time this evening with Group B of the qualifying event for Season 3. Of course, this is the second of 4 events. The first one was about half an hour ago, so do feel free to go check that one out, but of course stay here for now and check this one out. And then you can go and watch Group A later on if you feel like it, of course. When I had a buddy with me here in the commentary booth, it's just going to be me now for the next half an hour. I'm trying to find my stream on my laptop, it's not coming up for whatever reason. Okay, give me 1 second to try and find the thing I'm looking for. If I can get my mouse and my headphones unraveled or untangled, that'd be amazing. Oh, there we go. Right, let's try and find the stream then. So you guys in here, welcome. Or 3. Let's have a look. Yeah, there it is. Oh, hey Funky, how's it going, mate? Cheers for that, I appreciate the kind words. Of course, haven't got a partner in crime for this group of qualifying, so anyone just feel free to have a conversation in the chat. Otherwise, the next half an hour could drag out quite a while for me. Of course, I will still do my best to keep everyone informed on what's happening else on track. So if I look at the Discord quickly, we can see that this lobby is apparently damn quick. Let's have a look. I actually know who's going to be in this session. A couple people saying that they're not actually that quick. I know for a fact Cobalt is. He's saying he's not. Noah as well. Decent pace. Festus had 0 practice. This could be fun for him. Oh, and Red's saying he missed the last session because he fell asleep. You love to see it. That I'm not in this session, Fox. I'm going to be doing my qualifying event either tomorrow at 7, or I will be doing a private test at 6, depending if I'm needing to stream qualifying C and D. But yeah, I don't know if I'm needed yet to stream tomorrow's events, or if it's going to be a fat case of I do a private test with the owner. Yeah, sorry to disappoint you, but I get to waffle on for the next half an hour, which is going to be fun. I'll quickly get up as well to let you know who is going to be in this event. So we have Bannister, JD, James Dovey, who of course joined me in Group A's session. We have Lieutenant Cobalt, CSGB Festa, Noah Jones, Zentra City, iMagsy, Mr. B-Boy Worm, Joe Prentice, Carwin, and Samba Gamer. I think they're all here. There should be 12 of them. We'll have a look when we get into the session. There are 12 of them. Nice. We want the Delta on the screen, we want the telemetry, and I want to know fitted tyres, I guess, for now. And fastest lap. There we go. Of course, they've got half an hour to set any sort of lap they want to. Yes, I'm going to be commentating for this stream. However, I will probably stream... Oh, Ben wants to stream link. I will be streaming my session tomorrow when I'm actually driving. Send the links to appropriate places. There we go. Couple of us out on track then. Loved it when you commented for F2. I'm still doing comms for F2. I'm guessing you mean DGL for that, so. I mean, mate, you and Crossfire have had so many different battles. You'll have to be more specific than that. I remember one at Belgium, one at Australia. Possibly a couple others as well. And the main two I remember. Oh, in Spain. When was that? Was that? I reckon it must have been a while ago then. I don't think I remember that one. Anything interesting happened, or was it just you went side by side? I'm struggling with memory a little bit. Yeah, back in August, I ain't no hope of remembering that one. The whole lap. Yeah, you and Crossfire team seem to do that a lot. We got Tom. There's VS70 good. I mean, it's a friendly place to be. It's a nice little community. Haven't done anything like team-wise yet, but I think the owners are trying to get something sorted for the new year. I'm going to guess you've been approached by them, which is maybe why you're asking this. Yes, it's a decent. I say little team. We seem to be recruiting a lot of drivers at the moment, which I don't personally agree with. But last time I raised my voice to the owners, they had a go at me, so I just stay quiet with them now. But we have the first time on the leaderboard. We have Lieutenant Cobalt with a 1:16.3, which is very quickly beaten by Carwin Rob, who has done a 14.7. Of course, the fastest team, or the fastest driver in this Group A was Oscar Sandblom, I think you pronounce his name, with a 14.2, I think it was in the end. But of course, half an hour, so we have a while. Probably won't see many laps that are too fast at the moment, just drivers easing into it. As you can see, most of the times they've been set, oh, excuse me, are mediums. May see a couple early soft runs, but I doubt there will be too many. Oh, is this the one up? There we go. Still Carwin Rob with the fastest time at the moment. Cobalt, as we saw, finishing another lap, currently sitting in P4. And loses 1.5 seconds that lap, so. May have been a lap to back out, not entirely sure. We have had 10 of the 12 drivers so far setting a lap time. Samba's gone second, possible mediums, she will get a fitted better, same at the moment. Magazine third, Cobalt fourth, Mr. B-Boy Worm NP5, head of Noah, James, Jay Prentice, Bannister JD, and Fester. Is then the only car yet to set a lap time. And it's coming up through turn 4 now. Looks like Fester spun at turn 13 near the pit entry. There's a big lock up from the Red Bull there into turn 6. You don't really feel flat spots that much on this game. Couple corners left now for the Red Bull driver, as it looks like Carwin's going to be going for a medium run. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Give me a minute. There we go, back to the Red Bull. Through the final corner as well. Zen, this one said they should be fastest. which I do agree with. They're going P3 on mediums at the moment, so maybe Samba is one to watch as well. We'll have to wait and see what transpires over the next 23.5 minutes. As I said, still a lot of time to tick down, so anything you guys want to ask in chat, go for it. You know, we've got 20 minutes. Nothing too important happening on track right now. Most drivers just finding their feet a little bit. Anyone else on a lap? Is it just Samba's gone for a soft run? I think a couple drivers still just trying to find the limits of the track on mediums. A lot of these guys, you can see 7th down to 12th, still out there just circulating. Top 2 currently sitting in the pits. I think Samba's going to be coming out in a minute. That's not the line there for Noah through turns 6 and 7. Hill chicane, which can be quite tricky to do, as he then jumps over the curb on the exit of turn 9, I think it is, that right-hander in the middle sector. Anyone going to be on a fast lap yet though? I'm not too sure. Samba's on outlapping softs, as is Magsy and B-Boy 1. So we'll see what they can do on their runs. I think most drivers will have 4 sets of soft tyres to use. So plenty of times, pretty much trying to figure out how to get the most out of a lap. Of course, you can do pretty much 3 bankers before sending it for a 4th one with all the information you have gathered, or you could just send it 4 times. You'll probably get the same result, I guess, because even sending it you can learn a lot. You're on board with the Alfa Romeo then, and we come through the final corner, accelerating now down the straight. Lap has started. They're using overtake as well. It's going to drain the battery completely as we head down into the first corner. But they have plenty to use anyway. To exit the corner. I have been pre-warned. I get that James Dobby may be spinning a lot, so we'll have to watch out for an AlphaTauri facing the wrong way. I think there might be one now between turn 1 and 2, but we're not on board with them. Sam is going to validate there at turn 4. Go to the next car on track then, that is going to be Magsy, as they are 3 tenths up as they cross the first split. More yellow flags, I think that's the AlphaTauri once again. I'm just going to check, is that James? It is. I think he's just letting cars pass at the moment. Upper cars on lap now is Mr. B-Boy 1, who's actually ahead of Magsy. So unfortunately their lap is also currently invalidated. Actually no, he's not ahead of him, I just lost track of where the racing point was. Looks like our second fast soft lap then is going to be coming in. Via the racing point here, Carwin Rob currently with the fastest time of the session, set right at the start. And Magsy goes P2, 3 tenths off. Samba came back into the pit. Zen is now on lap down at turn 2. For reason I think that's like turn 4, I don't know why. I just do, but we're going to go and watch James Darby. Special request not to watch him. So we're going to watch him. I don't know if he's watching the stream. So this could be interesting. We're going to go on board with the AlphaTauri. He drops down the hill into turn number 2. I'm going to say, James, if you're watching the stream, validate this lap. It's not really a good way to tell. You ask someone to do something, and if they do it, well, you know they're watching. Or just a coincidence, of course, that is 100% possible. Or you might just ignore me, of course, that's another thing that can happen here. He runs through turn 11. Car still stays on the track. He is 1.3 up as Zen has gone fastest with a 1 minute 14.655. And through one more corner to go, we'll go off board. This comes up to the line, it's going to be P3 in the end, a 114.7. Have a look, Noah goes P5 with a 115.1. Jay Prentice on a lap as well, he is, but JD is close to the line. 2.1 seconds up at the moment, currently has an 18.0. So this will be hopefully into the 15s for the McLaren, and it is, it's a 15.4 in the end there. Cobalt still out there on mediums, just circulating around. Now the final corner, no battery to use, but still finds 2 tenths, keeps him in P9. As I think next to the line will be Jay Prentice, as he's actually coming to the pit lane. Sandbar on outlap, so we're going to try and find that Williams is also invalidated. And then it's James Dovey who has backed out of this lap. Next up, Noah was invalidated, and I think on an in lap. Carwin out there on mediums, just circulating. Bannister is on a lap. So they lost out a little bit in sector 1, being a little bit down. I've just seen James Dovey isn't watching the stream. Yeah, no pressure at all, mate. But I will notice when you're going for a lap again, and I'm going to watch you. You know, just to make sure you're putting in, you know, decent times. You're not sandbagging at all. Bannister up to the line, finds a second, puts him into P10. Decent lap there from the Mercedes. So is James out? Yeah, no, he's still in the pit lane. Cool. Is that on strict track limits then? I believe so, yes. Unless you've absolutely made a mess of a corner and gotten away with it. But it should be on strict, I believe. Samba's gone fastest, so 114.3 for the Alfa Romeo, I think he's driving. Yes, he is. Finds 1.3 seconds on that last lap as Magsy comes up to the line, I think. Or they just started a lap, not entirely sure. Now down into turn 2. I mean, James, you'll be fine. There's only 14 people watching, so no pressure at all. Well, there's 14 watching now, more might watch it afterwards, I'm not too sure. Magsy into the second sector, up now through turn 6 and 7. Nice little chicane which nobody likes. Someone spun behind, not sure who that is. It's I think Samba, I would guess, based on where the cars is. See, Cobalt, mate, you're not slow, you're just on medium tyres still. I think everyone else has set a time on softs. Yeah, pretty much everyone. Bannister yet to put in a quick lap, but try putting on soft tyres, Cobalt, and you might find a bit more time. Which I think you are now, so fair enough. Fox, about that, I will get around to it. Hopefully get one up tomorrow. DGO and LPR videos, yeah, or any other in general. I'm getting to it, alright? So wait, I don't actually know what I've uploaded at the moment, but I think there's a couple DGO ones I currently have, a couple LPR. No, just one LPR. I remember I uploaded Spain and Austria. But yeah, I'll get around to it. I think I currently have like 6 or 7 videos. Yeah, I know, mate. I'll get around to it. I want to put more up, because obviously Just fun, isn't it? I like keeping track of my races. Yeah, I will get around to it. Hoping to get back to... It won't be daily uploads anymore because I'm only in, I think, 5 leagues. It'll be 6 when this one starts up again. Or I might back down to 5. I might be leaving a league soon. I haven't quite decided yet. So it'll only be 5 leagues, I think, from January. So hopefully 5 videos a week. But as I said, no promises. And I'll do what I can when I can. So if Zen looks to be on an out lap or something, or an in lap. They might have gone just messed up on this one. But yeah, hoping to get videos back up soon. And I have just spotted James Dobbie's on an out lap, so we're going to go to him. Okay, I'll do it for this one, James, and I won't watch you for the others, just so you can have a bit of, release a bit of pressure for your final runs, but we'll watch you for this lap. Because I know you love it, really. Out of turn 1 then goes the Alpha Tauri down the hill. And rest of the downhill part, now he's going to accelerate up the hill towards turn 4. And there's 65 thousandths up. And he has spun at turn 5. Remember something in the Discord that was said was to not spin in this session. Well, I can now count 1. There might have been others that I missed. And now he probably hates me as well, but oh well. We'll leave him alone now to do his things. And just to see. 2 temps up. And backs out on the lap, comes into the pit lane. How else have we got on a lap? Cobalt is out there on softs, is 2 temps up. Yes, the curb of death. Turn 5, you do not want to touch that one. I think there's 1 or 2 curbs here that are could be branded as the curb of death, but the inside of turn 5 is definitely one of them. Yeah, you can use overtake in a practice session. It obviously drains your battery faster, but yeah, you can use it. It gives you a bit more speed, obviously, if you want to use it down the pit straight or towards turn 4 or turn 12 or whatever. Yeah, here's the thing. This Cobalt goes P10 with a 15.5. So Manuki's on a lap, so we'll go to the racing point then as he accelerates up the hill towards turn 4. It's fine, James, you're going to be safe for future runs, because I'll avoid you, I'll let you have no camera time. Unless, of course, you want your laps to have a second POV. I don't know if you're recording now. I don't know if it's mandatory for this, but... yeah, if you want me to watch your laps, I will, but if you don't, I'll consider not doing it. No promises. Next car to the line will be iMagazine now in the racing point, currently sitting turn 2, or not, P2. Turn 13 into 14 now, final corner. That's the power down on the exit. And finds 83 thousandths. You do you. Oh, don't worry, I will. I'm going to specifically commentate your next lap as well now. I'm going to try and be as off-putting as I possibly can. And don't mute me, because that's not very nice. Next up is going to be one of the McLarens to have a look at things. Is that going to be them just set the time? I think it was the starter lap. Try and keep up with drivers as come to the line. We have 9 minutes left now, so we've been here for 21 minutes already. And I believe a James W has just left the pit lane, so keep an eye on that dot. See when he gets round and start his lap. Samba is on a lap as well, not too sure where he is on the track. I'll try and find someone. He's coming up towards turn 4 now, okay. Robert Zen is on a lap. Currently sitting P3. Apparently they have the expectation to go fastest here. Or at least top the session. Apparently if they're not, they are sandbagging, which I don't entirely know how true that is. Of course I have raced Zen a couple of times, and I personally can't beat them. I think even when they spun around this track in league race, they still beat me in the race. So what can you do? We're around the final corner for the Red Bull now, opens the RS. And we'll go fastest, there we go, 1:14.2. We go on board with everybody's favourite AlphaTauri driver, as there's only one of them. You know, don't really have a choice as which one's your favourite, because there's only one. Starts his lap now. Down the hill towards turn 1. Nice in the brakes there for the first one. I believe he has traction turned off, and that was their proof for it there. Loses the back end on the exit of turn 1 and backs out of the lap instantly. Okay, I will actually leave James now to do his laps. Oh, is that a spin for Noah coming through the... I think that's turn 9? I think even if damage was on then he would have been okay. That looks like he did a very good job to save that. He's trying to find a reverse gear. Out to wall Noah. He's going a bit further backwards. He's got a bit of time now. Go for it. And there we go. Which would be probably a terrifying crash then. But I think he kept out to the wall, but damage is off, so it doesn't matter either way. Have a look. Anybody actually on a push lap now? I think Cobalt and Fester are. Which one's closer to the line? That would be Cobalt. Currently sitting down in P11 with a 15.5. Two more corners to go now for Cobalt. To come around the final corner now. And then up to the line, it is going to be P7 for the Renault. Finds half a second there in the end. Your car just spun. Yeah, I mean, did you clip the inside curb, Noah? Or was it simply just a case of the car said no to turning in? Yeah, I don't think it's... Especially a crowd like a spin that much. Definitely looks like your car did not want to turn into that corner. Have a look at someone else. Go to Magsy, is a little bit down in the first sector. We'll try and find someone who's close to the line. Williams at the final corner. It's an outlap. No, you just spun on the time. I'm like, okay. Yeah, no, nothing. I think your car just said no when you went to turn in. So the Renault towards the end, they're coming into the pit lane. Yes, they are. Seeing Magsy's on a slow lap, so the Mercedes is going to be next. So the exit turn 11, down the hill then towards 12. Of course, there are quite a few corners here where you can just either spin, as I said, turn 5, branded the curb of death by Tom. Let's car into the pit lane, and a load of other corners where you can just invalidate your lap by running half a millimetre off the track, which is always fun. As Fester rounds the final corner. And he's going to find 4 seconds, do a 1:16. As Samba Gamer goes fastest for 1:13.8. Kinda wish I caught that lap, that could have been a good one. Yeah, James, I reckon that's a good game plan. Not spinning on your final run. I do recommend it, you know, if you want to get a lap, it helps if you're pointing the right way for all 14 of these corners. But I guess if you found another shortcut which requires going backwards, then might as well utilise it, I guess. As we see the line of dreams that have faster through the chicane. UNC Esports players doing that one. They're just not as talented, I guess. Anybody actually on a lap? I think Samba... He's still pushing. I'll have a look now as he comes through 11. It's 5 seconds down, so I do not believe he's pushing. A couple outlaps, Noah and Cobalt. Everyone else still in the pit lane, but it looks like a couple more leaving now. Maggsy's leaving, as is I think one of the Mercedes at least. As always, the throw on a lap. Yes, Noah is on a lap. We're on board with the driver down through turn 2 and then chucks it through turn 3 nicely. Up the hill, flick the car, left over the curve, don't want to run too wide either, which Noah executes perfectly. Before chucking it through 5, no curb again, because that one will pretty much kill you. So the back end went a little bit loose there through the chicane, but just held on to it. Comes through into the final sector now. Is almost 3 tenths up with just 3 corners to go. Gets the car rotating nicely there. Looks like he's been using overtake as well at some point as he hooks it through the final corner. No, penultimate corner, now the ultimate corner for the final. Opens DRS and we'll come up to the line. It's going to be a 1:14.6 for Noah. He said he could do a 1:14 and has now proved that. Kerbo on a lap as well, a couple of corners left. This final traction zone, then again up to the line, then it's going to be a 14.8 for the Renault. I'm seeing these lap times now and I'm a little bit scared for my session tomorrow. You know, I might get a place down in F2 again, which could be fun for everyone. I'm hoping to get promoted though, as I prefer a challenge. That's why I haven't requested to move down in PSGM. In a league I am definitely not quick enough for, but we'll keep going. Have a look, others on a lap. I said I would avoid James, just to give him a lap without some pressure. I think Zen is on a lap now, however, up into the chicane. I think one of the Williams drivers have gone off, so that would be B-Boy 1, may have just gotten out of the way of others. Return 11. Now Zen using the rest of the battery he has pretty much. You can see the tiniest of green bars there. And B-Boy Worm has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. Okay, I would assume his lap time is still going to count, as that's the session up now. I think now if you're not on a lap, you have been given the checkered flag. So Jay Prentice is still pushing. B-Boy Worm, I think if you set a lap time it will still be like allowed. So I think whatever lap time you set, I'm guessing it will be, obviously they'll see it from the stream. As Joe Prentice improves by 1 place, which obviously positions don't matter, it's just about your lap times here. In this session I believe he's not on a lap, no, it's 14 seconds down. As Jay Prentice didn't get a lap in. He returned to the pit lane. Did he spin again, I wonder? Oh, you want comms next season? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I think, what are we waiting for? We're waiting on Carwin to retire, okay. Yeah, that's all the laps done for the session, so we've beaten the early sessions today by, I think, 4/10 of a second. And so 2 cars beat that time, set by Oscar. See Samba and Zen both putting in very nearly sub 13 times. Well, Samba doing a 13.8, which I know I'm not going to get anywhere near. And Zen 14.0. Yeah, you can see the lap times. Gonna see if is it gonna tell us B-Boy's time, or is it just he doesn't exist? There you go, so we did a 15.2. If Rain Man needs that to place him if he is gonna race. Yeah. Interesting session there. Some very quick guys here. I think it's only going to get quicker. Actually, no, the first session tomorrow won't be because I'm in it. But actually, I don't know who else is in that session, so it could still be quicker. And then Group D, which is going to be tomorrow at 8 PM UK. That has Netski in it. So, that's going to be fun. Whoever's in Group D, I feel sorry for you. I'm afraid you will not be topping that timing. Unless there's someone else in there that could potentially challenge Netski. Eklund might be able to, actually. And of course, no disrespect to anyone else. I'm going off simply last season's performance by Netski. That'll be it from me today. I might be back tomorrow. But I'm not too sure. So that can be fun. And we will be on the CSGB channel for tomorrow, I do believe. So that'll be fun. But apart from that, I'll definitely catch you in the new year. When this starts. I guess season 3 starts, but yeah, you might get me tomorrow, you might not. Until the next time, I'll catch you later.